Hey, Claudius. You killed my father. Big mistake.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. And Hamlet is taking out the trash.
Stay thy hand, fair prince.
Who said I'm fair?
No one's going to tell this sweet prince good night.
To be or not to be? Not to be.
Perfect.
I think back to going to see Speed Racer and even Scott Pilgrim during that era and how the general audience got weirded out at how out there those movies were, right? And I'm sitting back watching Last Action Hero like, so y'all didn't have this same sort of mentality at Last Action Hero, or was it just because Arnold Schwarzenegger was at the front of it?
I do believe they did.
You think so? I didn't get the vibe at that point. It just felt like everybody was kind of like in on the joke of the movie.
Now, critics kind of looked at it as this was like somebody's fever dream of Arnold Schwarzenegger being in an action movie, being in an action movie in an action movie.
Yeah. Also, this was at the, I would say, the height of it was kind of cool to hate on Arnold Schwarzenegger as a critic.
Yeah, because that was.
I didn't think it was at the height because come on, this is 2 years after Terminator 2.
I don't mean nothing. They always hate on him. You know that. They always hated on him, man.
You know what's crazy? So the director, John McTiernan, other than one movie, he has a pretty solid filmography as a director. I mean,
It's McTiernan. It's
McTiernan.
It's the dude that did Predator, man.
Yeah, Predator, Die Hard, Hunt for Red October, Medicine Man, Last Action Hero, Die Hard with a Vengeance, the best Die Hard personally. Thomas Crown Affair, 13th Warrior, Rollerball, and Baseball. Wasn't a fan of Rollerball. It was a thing that happened. Chris Klein was a thing at that time.
Why you gonna put it on Chris Klein, nigga?
Hey, look, man, like, you know.
Hey, that was Chris Klein, nigga.
They try. Hollywood was trying to make Chris Klein something. I mean, you know, Charlie Nash from Legend of Chun-Li. What the fuck were they thinking about that?
Bomb! Run!
Fucking slick back hair, and it was like, hey, Chris, we need you to play an 80s cop. And I'm like, why? Why?
The fucking purpose, what?
What
I
was
gotta
the
be
purpose of this?
Bro, you are not getting Crockett's theme. Can we stop this?
Getting paid SAG minimum for this movie. What are we doing here?
Successful anything in any of the shit that we're doing right now. Like, what did you see? I can't do this. This shit is itching my fucking face. Christ.
Under 4 minutes, Chris. Under 4 minutes.
No, but I wore the full 20 minutes before we got on this bitch.
But nah, like,
that's why I was saying hurry up.
but nah, like, besides those movies and stuff, he did Fly of the Intruder, which was basically like old man Iron Eagle. Basically.
Yeah, thank you, Seven. This movie it tried to do action, Who Framed Roger Rabbit did
because the central conceit of the movie is this kid gets a magic ticket.
Played by Austin O'Brien. Danny.
Yeah, he gets Danny. Danny gets a magic ticket from his boy that runs the movie machine, the movie theater in down to actually at Madison Square. Times Square.
Yeah, Times Square.
Times Square, one of those old porno theater personally. But
no. That was Times Square before Rudy Giuliani said, maybe we should clean and kill all the homeless people.
Hey, look, New York is going to New York because Danny has, it's like the movie checked off every box of what New York is. Hey, middle of Times Square movie theater, New York, check. Pizza in the background, Check. Some guy in the hallway is trying to rob you of something in your house. Check. Like
That's the piss smell.
Yeah,
It's
the piss smell.
the screen for you.
Check. A kid that's literally like one of those kids that's pretty much whose mom's working a double at a diner, so he's home alone by himself majority of the time.
Nigga.
This man has his only friend is an old man. Check.
I like that because remember your boy.
Given today's climate,
It can't be a woman. It can't be a woman. It can't be a woman, and the old man has to be like Liam Neeson. You can't make him like a creepy old man. Yeah.
No. I'm saying in today's climate, old man being best friends with a child. It's just, we've already had. No. A certain physician who streams on Twitch has already been outed, so we're just gonna leave it at
The
that.
mystery was solved. I'm laughing so hard. It went from damn Twitch wilding to I guess it was justified. Never mind.
Wait, I gotta stop. Certain physician, I hate you so much.
It really went from like, yo, Twitch
Every disrespectful physician.
I
was trying to be vague.
I don't need a wig.
Look, D. I was trying to be vague.
It's not my fault. The white man that loves 80s mullets loves like talking to minors. I'm sorry. Like it's just like I don't get it. Like the bare minimum is don't talk to somebody that can't drink. That's the minimum, and you failed that. Like
listen, Joe. But at the end of the day, no wrongdoing was found, and he got paid.
Hey! You know what? Hey! This is coming. Air. This is coming from an Aubrey fan too. You know what Drake said when he heard that?
But also, Aaron, you forget. He's white. That's like another day. That's another day ends in Y.
But hang on, stop it. As 90% true as that is, shout out to my boy the Black Okage who said it best. You know the one thing that actually does take white celebrities down more than anything. Pedophilia is number one,
of course,
and the other one is there was a second thing that also takes them down. I said, you know what? I agree with both. Sure, financially, you're fine, especially if you played your money right. You good to go.
Now you're the diddler.
Very cool.
However, when you decide to put out a press release saying I'm gonna go on vacation, but I'm coming back stronger than ever. Not even 12 hours before you vacated from the digital space, everybody scorched earth your ass.
Speaking of which, so Robert Prosky plays Nick, and Robert Prosky, he was always good for in the 90s. You need an old man, you get Robert Prosky because he's affordable.
You know what killed me? I was hearing him talk about, I remember seeing Harry Houdini in this place. And I was like, Harry Houdini.
How old are you, sir?
He's very old, all right? He's old.
I literally had to go on Wikipedia. I was like, even if I give you a certain age, you will be 80 years old. Hey, yo, Rob, they disrespecting your face and body by saying you are damn near 90 in this. Granted.
Not
you look 100. But great for them to say.
I find it funny that
granted, not the most stressful job in the world. You work at a movie theater.
But here's the thing.
But real talk, Harris, he works in the movie theater, and he's an old man in the 1990s. He's definitely molesting something.
Here's the sick part.
I don't know how to explain that to you, but he will.
The 90s dared in the same movie put Robert Prosky and Sir Richard Attenborough in the same fucking movie, Miracle on 34th Street. Robert Prosky played the judge.
That movie.
Robert Prosky played the judge that was presiding over Attenborough's like being the real
of course
Santa.
He did.
The real Santa. But I'm like, both of y'all the same goddamn age. Y'all both could be Santa if you
keep y'all niggas look 98, man. I'm just saying, man.
So, but nah, Nick is all like, I got this ticket from Harry Houdini, but I just never used it because
it was mine.
Yo, and the way
it was mine, but now it's yours. Ooh. And now it's yours.
When I had this,
we asked him how come you didn't.
And he came up to me. I'm like, hey, yo, Nick, get your hands away from the boy.
When he asked him, how come you never use it? Simple response. I was afraid. Honestly, I was afraid that it never worked. But then again, what if it did work?
He would have went across that street and went right into that porno theater with it.
I'm in Debbie Does Dallas. Yay!
Oh my God, an old man.
No, listen, I don't even want to try to picture him and Ron Jeremy tag teaming some 21-year-old.
See my cue?
That's their penis. Anyway,
What the hell?
Hey man, don't give me that ticket. I'd be like, yo, Heather Hunter video, here I come.
Hey, yo, Brian. First off, Negro Libre. But okay.
Not your Libre. That was Jack Black was something, wasn't he? Something.
Yeah, he was something. Anyway.
No, I like how this movie okay. I think folks understand the 90s, like they always crack jokes at like a movie being on its 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th franchise iteration, even when we talked about Tropic Thunder, right? But the fact that we're now in a situation where Fast is on its 11th iteration, Wick got like a 5th movie upcoming and shit.
Yeah.
Then you see Jack Slater 4, you're like, this doesn't seem out of the ordinary, honestly, if you think about it.
I mean, back in the day, action movies didn't make it that far. If they did, they were going straight to video. Much like Bloodsport. Bloodsport made it to
Bloodsport, Universal Soldier,
Best of the best five.
Best of the best.
Best of the best.
American, American Ninja, I think.
I want people to understand something.
American Ninja had 3 of them.
Four.
4?
Featuring the black dude. He was like the head of the 4th one because Dudikoff was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. So it's like, all right, give it to the black man.
But it's even more rare, especially during that time in the 80s and 90s, where you have a franchise of these movies and the actor that made these movies popular to begin with stays the entire time.
Because Best of the Best had Eric Roberts for like 2 movies, and it was like, all right,
no, 1 movie.
2.
1.
No, first movie they had Chris Penn. Chris Penn died in the 2nd one. They had Eric Ross for 2 movies, and then they switched it off to the Asian dude for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th one. Dead ass.
Fine.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, look at the Undisputed. Another example. Look at the Undisputed movies.
Whew. Hey, look.
Undisputed made it to what? 4 or 3? 4 of them, right?
Yeah, 4. The crazy part about the funny thing about the Undisputed movies, all 4 of them are still entertaining. It's like the 2nd one was like, where the fuck is this going? Oh shit, this is actually dope.
Bro,
what we found out was
Undisputed originally started out as a Wesley Snipes movie.
But the 2nd movie was so brilliant that it not only was it one of the most successful straight-to-video movies of all time, but it also gave Michael Jai White a second win in his career, and also it created a star out of Scott Adkins.
Oh, yep.
That's how sick, and it was a straight-to-video movie. That is unheard of, man.
Oh, Boyka was like, you know what? I know we broke his leg in the 2nd one. Bring it back. Just have him go through therapy and bring him back again.
Hey, Chris, let's give him another let's give him another black person to be beside that movie.
They really did. It was like, we can't get Michael back. Nah, we gotta get the MMA dude that was okay, I guess.
I mean,
let's get not John Jones to be in this movie.
Bro, the 3rd movie made like barely 300,000 in Lebanon.
What?
But guess what it made in America? A whole lot of DVDs that got copied.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about when it came out in theaters, like the movie made.
That movie came out in
Lebanon.
That's Lebanon.
Still, the box office, the return on it was like damn near $290,000.
Huh.
Not bad to be dropped in a country like Lebanon.
I gotta be honest with you though. I kind of want to see Arnold just say, fuck it, I'm going to do some Jack Slater movies as a tongue-in-cheek way, because the central conceit of the Jack Slater movies is ridiculous. This man has a rose gallery that rivals Batman.
Wait, time out. The 4th one made 400,000.
I'm not shocked. The fourth one was actually pretty dope.
I know, and I'm saying like the
Really?
theatrical.
It's so funny.
Wait. Theatrical release in Middle Eastern markets.
Oh, Middle East will eats this
they
movie up.
ate this movie up. Man, I'm sorry.
Scott Atkins on the cover of that bitch. You knew it made money.
Yeah, but getting back to Last Action Hero.
He has a rose gallery of villains, including this guy as a serial killer. I'm like, this nigga got.
Hey, look, man.
Tom Noonan.
The Ripper.
Tom Noonan ate. He ate on this show.
Let me ask you this:
like the Ripper. I mean, Ripper in this movie.
Okay,
I'm mad we didn't get more of him.
Let me ask you this: who would you take, the Ripper or Kane?
The Ripper or who?
The Ripper or Kane from RoboCop 2, because he played both those. He played Kane in RoboCop 2.
Oh yeah, that was Noonan. That was Noonan.
Ripper. I mean, it's kind of unfair.
Ripper.
I'm going Ripper because he didn't get a robotic upgrade. Now, if he got killed in the third movie and came back as a freaking robot and
because I wish
it would have been a good movie.
I would take a Tom Noonan if they let his Kane character, because obviously it's his brain and he's getting visuals. But if he spoke in the same sort of Kane low tone in the role, that shit would have been lit. That shit would have been. But no, him as the Ripper, it's like, yeah, he you know what? There are. Here's the thing.
Excellent, Tevin. Excellent.
Tom Noonan as an actor, he's another white guy that plays serial killer looking people too perfect. Even when he's a good guy, it's like you got a little creepiness to you a little bit. Even when you're a good guy.
All right, CJ, you are not lying, because when they did the premiere of Jack Slater 4 in LA, oh sorry, it was in New York. When they did the premiere and the actor who played Ripper shows up, I'm like, bro, you sure you're not in character?
He just has a 3-piece suit. He just still has a 3-piece suit on, and he puts his hair in a ponytail. I'm like, you still look like the Ripper, dog.
Carpenter ponytail for me, bro.
It's like, yo, Tom, you still look like you're about to go to a girl's dormitory with a knife. Okay, you still like
the ponytail ain't fooling me. It's just artesian.
You ain't did nothing different. You just washed yourself before you walked.
No. He's the artesian Ripper at that point.
Artisanal murderer.
First of all, like you said, he ate like with his character, because the third one, he holds Jack Slater's son hostage.
Put the gun down. Hold on. How many guns do you have? And he just started taking off the guns.
This man had a boot gun, like 4 guns behind him.
Well, I love it because it's like the action movies of that time. The main character had, like, look, it's between that and I'm going to get you sucker with Isaac Hayes putting all the fucking guns on and shit.
No.
Like Schwarzenegger just taking out guns left and right and shit. I think he dropped a grenade.
The grenade shit had me rolling. Ripper was like, all right, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
This is a toy. You saw all 50 and you saw all 50 of his teeth. This is a toy.
It's like,
this is a toy.
You're kidding me, right, Jack?
That's that is another thing that 90s movies did with serial killers. Perfect teeth. That's scary to me, right? Perfect. Right?
I mean,
perfect.
Porcelain.
What are you talking about? Look at that, man. He had Cardi B before Cardi B got veneers. What are you talking about, man?
But it's creepy level.
Yeah, it's creepy level. It's like, yeah, he brushes his teeth. I don't see no plaque, but you know. I see no plaque.
He's sponsored by Colgate and Listerine, sir.
Halitosis is not in his vocabulary.
What are you talking about? That is sponsored by I'm going to eat a pizza, then eat oysters for 5 days. What are you talking about? Hey, Colgate, AIM.
AIM.
They had nothing to do with that. Anyway.
Arm & Hammer.
Arm & Hammer, bro. With the actual baking soda.
Tell you how black my ass is. My mom will be like, yo, get that toothpaste on that toothbrush and dip it in that Arm & Hammer baking soda. Done.
I hate all of you broke country ass niggas that think baking soda will fix everything.
Blame my mom.
I am sick. No, look, we come from this. Look, Chris, our family from the same area, nigga. I already know Carolina when I smell it. Look, I am sick of that logic. I'm tired.
Put some baking soda on that. That'll whiten your teeth up.
Put some baking soda on there. Hey D, when you clean up the floor, put a little bit of baking soda on there.
So it's called seasoning the floor. So
Yeah, you do. No. Not just no. You don't season it. You let it marinate too.
You gotta let it marinate.
If you put it down, because you put it down, and you don't. Hold on, you put it down. What? What is it?
No, I'm just mad at your joining it.
No, I mean, look, you don't think I know about this shit? Of course I
I'm like, too, nigga.
I know, right? But no, I mean,
scrub, and you got a mustard bomb.
What it is you like as soon as you put down the
That's
bacon,
my bomb.
like, as soon as you put down the bacon, so you let that shit marinate. When it turns green, that's when you go in and go to work.
My mom will
Because it has to mix in with the water.
My mom will put Comet, baking soda, ammonia, and like vinegar, and close the door and mix it. I will never understand
Tell you
this.
something. The funniest
good facts.
The funniest joke, bar none, that I felt seen is like, yo, when black people clean, we create mustard bombs unknowingly.
We do.
We do.
We do. There ain't no ventilation in that bathroom, but you got something that can blow up the
whole left side of the house.
Dude, we're out here being MacGyver. We're out here being MacGyver, like, all right, just mix all this.
I can't get this stain off this pot. Hold on, girl. I'm gonna get the baking soda. I got a little bit of fertilizer I can put on top of that shit.
Borax, Comet.
Pour half a bottle of pine salt.
Hey yo. Niggas that use borax.
Half the bottle, son. Half the bottle of pine salt.
Let me squeeze that shit.
Just Home Alone when he had it on his head and doing this shit.
That was 3 ninjas. Well, all right, look, get back.
We literally had to turn open the window like, yo, we gotta air this house out. This is
I hate to be that nigga, but I was like cleaning the bathroom one day.
Yes, thank you, Lewis. You went to collar right there. We literally turned into Walter White just to clean the house.
Let's clean, Jesse.
Good sciences with 3B. She will be right back after these fumes.
Fucking
Oh God, I love our audience.
Bill, nigga, the science guy over here, sitting up there trying to, just.
Oh, y'all niggas over there trying to kill your kids. Oh my God!
And just to keep it relevant, we learned about this. Like we heard, like we might have seen it during our time growing up in the '80s, but then we became fully aware of what was going on by the '90s.
It's like, yo, how white can you really get the tub? Really, like what are we doing here?
Dude, your mom got the goddamn nerve. See, I see a whole streak in it. You ain't even brushed that part.
No. Then that's when I turned into.
I left you in this bathroom for an hour, and that's all you did.
No, so that's when I turned into Master Shake from Aqua Teen. What's the point? It's just gonna get dirty again.
Thank you. That's every kid in America during that time period. It's gonna get dirty. What are we doing here?
Mama. Ain't nobody about to come in this house and visit us and wash their ass. It ain't about to happen. I don't care, boy.
I just go out and pop lock it to Mahalia Jackson. Jesus. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Damn.
Pop lock it in. Come on, Bubba. The shirt tails is on. You got me over here vacuuming for no reason and shit.
Yeah, I love John P. Key, but Jesus, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, man. Damn.
It's too early to be blasting Hezekiah Walker at top volume like this on a Saturday.
Speaking of music, so how is it that at the beginning of this movie we get our first we get our first cameo in the form of the late great Tina Turner.
Tina Turner being
boy, I love that Tina said, "Give me $90,000 just to go Jack. Wait a minute, I got the man here."
Here's the sick part.
A man backhanded the mayor.
No, that was good though. The deputy governor.
If you told me Tina Turner was governor somewhere, I'd buy it.
I believe it. Tina was the mayor and she had the governor.
Let's also understand one other thing about the Jack Slater movies. Jack Slater movie is clearly Universe 3, Earth 445.
I mean, look, Jack was doing stuff like his commissioner plays the prototypical angry police commissioner that's always like Lieutenant Decker.
Which is great. Which is great to notice is that this is a PG-13 movie. He slips in the F word twice with his rambling.
He does.
He says fuck twice. He says cocksucker, but you can't say the cocksucker.
The second time when he goes into like that long stream of incoherent yelling, you see steam coming out of his ears, and then he does actually go into full. He actually does do the whole dibba 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 dibba. I'm like, bro, he's not even talking at this point.
Now here's the wild part.
Hold up. We're getting angry commissioner noises. This is all we're getting. Angry black lieutenant noise.
Frank Murray, he made it known because he did this in 48 Hours. He was cussing out Nick Nolte's character, right?
Correct.
In that movie. And he did that in this movie and in Loaded Weapon 1, which is an underrated movie. I actually like
Loaded Weapon. Do you know, Chris, I've been circling, because I want us to do Naked Gun again, but I've been circling around. Should we do that?
Loaded Weapon 1 is actually pretty fun.
Hold up, Lewis, you keep winning, sir. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, you was
Boomhauer.
Let's see if you hear this. You're fired. Give me your badge. Oh, shit.
I'm like, this time you ain't getting it back. I'm like, you mean to tell me I'm like, stop. You mean other times he's actually giving you his badge and you gave it back to him?
Remember,
Brian, angry Yosemite Sam noise.
Remember when Jack went out there to save his son? Again, give me the badge because you're not on the force. But like in movie fashion, there's a plainclothes officer up there. Make sure he gets some.
Yep.
You like to be a farmer? Here's a couple of
acres.
Look, I hated Nostalgia Critics so much for hating that line. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's a beast. That's a top-rated line right there.
He kicked my man and he got air on that shit. I'm like, yo.
I liked it that he got air and only traveled 1.5 feet. I like that.
Hold up. In that one shot, we got 3 things that were unbelievable. Technically 4. Number 1, bars of a one-liner right there. Number 2, the kick. And I'm gonna combine this. The kick followed by them damn boots that Jack was wearing.
The snake skin jumps right by my head. Right by my head right here.
Awesome, my man.
And hold on. And number 3, the amount of air that he got. And number 4. The number 4, chef's kiss. Jack grabbing the walkie-talkie and crushing it in one go.
Sir,
Hey.
You missed one thing. The roll canceling from the axe.
No. I'm talking about that one shot.
Okay.
The roll cancel from the axe was.
But Eris, and that brings up one important thing about this because you mentioned all that. That was true. When that happened, this was happening in Hollywood.
So much.
I can produce this movie. Look at this. This bleeds of a Joel Silver action movie. Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody. That's why I said I'm shocked when this movie came out. I know it did okay business, and it wasn't necessarily like.
You're telling me I didn't do this.
I'm surprised they didn't come to Arnold and be like, "Those Jack Slater movies in that movie. You think we could do that in the real world?"
Boy, they took a lot of Lethal Weapon. They took a lot of Lethal Weapon from this, though.
They actually had a lot. What was it? The screenplay was done by Shane Black.
Of course,
I was going to mention that. Yeah,
who's is Shane Black?
Hey, Predator. That was a Joel Silver movie, wasn't it? Joel Silver produced that, did he? I don't think he did. Did he? He did. See.
His name, he's involved in the first Predator.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Joel Silver is probably like, I didn't have nothing to do with this, right?
I will say though, I did like how the movie puts you in this position thinking you're watching an Arnold movie, and then when the screen starts blurring out when he dodges the axe, I was like, "Oh, it's a movie with the movie." I forgot. Yeah.
How meta.
Yeah, it's the meta-ness of it and stuff. But yeah, Dan, like I said, the movie goes full New York with Danny's life, even to the point that when he's late, because he's late for school, right? He's like 3 hours late for school because.
Hey guys, look at that. That's 90s white boy face right there, isn't it?
Yep. Hi, my name is Austin O'Brien. Hi, my name is Austin O'Brien. I'm going to be in My Girl 2. You know, the one that everybody forgets about because I'm not Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, nobody dies in that and all the rest of that. Guess what? You won't be seeing me until about the late 2000s. You'll be like, hey, wait a minute, that guy looks familiar.
By the way, I peaked at Lawnmower Man 2.
That was the height.
That was the height of Austin.
That was up here. Nowhere else.
Maybe Promised Land.
Everything else is a drop.
He still gets a TV check for Promised Land. You know, Promised Land, the Touched by Angel spinoff.
Yes, Devin. Shout out to Mr. Frank McRae, man, because he was that nigga. He was that dude.
They had him paying a special needs character in Batteries Not Included.
Batteries Not Included. Stop saying movies, Chris.
No, Chris is actually doing the right thing because that's what this movie is. This whole movie is movies.
It's like you told me, if they told me Danny was like a kid that's dying of cancer and this was his last wish, I'd be like, yeah, I'll buy this. This is actually a dope ass movie. In the movie, Danny dies of cancer.
My mom's dying.
No, he's dying because the end of the movie.
I'm dying. My mom works a solid 20-hour shift.
The ending of this movie would literally be like Danny in bed and shit, in bed, dying and shit, like.
No. He's in bed.
It was a dream the whole time.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's right there with a book, and that would be our movie.
He was the last action hero. He was the best of us. He was the best of us.
I gave him what he wanted.
It's like he wrote a book. It was in what the fuck is that movie that came out? Princess Bride and shit. He's speaking to fucking Fred Savage.
Actually, that's a person I'm shocked there wasn't in this movie. Fred fucking Savage.
Well,
No. Fred ain't shot or ran away from nobody. So yeah.
Ben Savage and Fred Savage.
Well, yeah, I forgot about that. Fred Savage ain't did none of that shit. He ain't run away from that shit, but he is trying to run away from charges of touching children. That's a real thing, y'all. That's a real thing. Anyway,
be like Ben Savage, not Fred Savage.
Be like, who knew? Who knew the lame Savage was the good one? Who knew? I didn't know either. No, it's like the Hyde brothers. It's like the Hyde brothers. One was touching women, the other one was doing shit.
I know, right? If Ben Savage just comes up to me and be like, "Fuck you, I'm the best Savage brother," I'd be like, "I didn't say it. My co-host did. I didn't say shit."
Here's me. Yeah, you can't fight me. You can't beat me, nigga. What the fuck? You're Ben Savage, bro.
Trying to fight with God.
You're not Randy Savage. Don't approach me like you about to do something.
Like, look here, Junior.
I would do to you what your career has done to you for the last 20 years. Don't come with me.
Listen, Junior. You don't climb in the ring with Ali because you think you box.
A wild Will Friday comes out of nowhere. See, Black Lives Matter. That's why.
Oh no! If Real Friday comes out, hey, my nigga, what's up, Terry McGinnis, nigga? What? Nah, man, fuck your mans. I like you. I'm cool with shit.
He actually does the black man. He actually does the black man handshake and knows that shit. I'm like, God damn! Like, all right, shit. Welcome to the cookout, there, buddy.
He does a perfect dap.
Real Friday. I learned this when I was when we was doing voice acting on the Latin.
Oogly boogly boogie. Like that
Alexander taught me this when we was doing.
But I like when he's in class and the Hamlet turns into Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you know what? That looked like a Zack Snyder production movie if I ever seen it.
Look, dog. I wanted that movie to happen.
We were denied greatness.
If you told me Zack Snyder is going to do a Hamlet with that same everything, I'd be like, sign me up.
And that was so gangster. To be or not to be. Not to be.
Something smells wrong wrong.
Hey, Claudius, you killed my father. Big mistake.
The how are you?
Nah, when he bust out the Tech 9.
Him breaking I love. Did you like the 360 no scope?
I mean, he backhanded it.
Stay thy hand, fair prince. Who says I'm fair? Arnold
Again,
Schwarzenegger and King Arthur gear on a horse.
Oh, why is that not a movie?
Why is that not a painting? I need that as a painting. You know the Raul Julia bison on a like on a freaking horse, that famous painting. I need the Schwarzenegger variant of that.
Perfect. It would have to be an anime form. I would have to get Kawajiri because he did the Highlander Search for Vengeance. That same animation, but Arnold in the fucking that shit would be dope. It'd be dope.
I would watch that.
I would definitely watch that. Because to be or not to be.
And get Arnold the voice. Don't get somebody else to do an Arnold-like impression. No, get Arnold in that booth for ADR.
I don't care how much it costs. You get him.
You get him for ADR.
Not to be in the silence and you hear the Zippo click. Not to be.
Keep this in mind.
Erection.
Hold up. Wait. Keep this in mind. You do the animation and it's all in black and white. Don't even colorize it. Keep it in black and white like it was in this movie. Keep everything black and white. The only thing that's lit in color is the Zippo.
No, the explosions. Because explosions.
And the explosions.
Yeah.
Because hold up, if I'm mistaken, didn't Arnold also have a detonator in that movie too?
Now, it took me a minute to get the passage of time in this movie. So right after that, he's at home, and his mom, who's head of the PTA, because it's 90s, your parent has to be a part of the PTA.
Sure, she is.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say sure she is.
She works a triple shift, and she has time for PTA, I guess. So cool.
Because that's how timing works in the 90s.
Yeah, she's talking to the principal, like, yeah, he was sick as a dog. That's why he got there late. Now, Nick earlier in the movie told him, hey, I got an early screening for Jack Slater 4 at midnight. Doing a little screening, maybe if you come by, you can.
Hey Nick, in back in the 90s, we didn't know how to ask this question, but I asked it for him. Hey Nick, the cops was over here not too long ago. What was going on?
I know, right? Like, what happened in here? I don't know.
But you can show me.
And that's funny how they show you how that works, because he gets a copy of the whole of the entire
Which movies did back in the day.
Yeah,
you get early access to stuff.
He got early access of the movie itself to screen before it goes, I guess, to the more popular theaters.
The print. It's early printing for that theater that every theater gets, basically. So he gets to look at it first to make sure it's running fine,
right?
Just in case it is. That's why he was like, "Hey, why don't you come by at midnight?
Check it out,
midnight."
Come on, you're telling this to a Jack Slater fan, super fan. He's like, what? See it before it releases?
Are you kidding me? Yes.
Who do I have to kill?
No one.
Hey, Nick, I got a question. I got this camcorder. Can I bring it in this motherfucker?
Got a big ass fucking duster.
And now you know how bootleg movies happened back in the day.
Side note, Eric snuck in a giant ass camera to the Masquerade at Otakon one year, and that was hilarious because Otakon really had the nerve to be like, no filming. I'm like, what is there to really no filming? And get the hell out of here. Like they were really the audacity. I never got it.
What were y'all going to film? People doing coke?
Thank you. I don't know. Like they were, because they were hardcore. Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of coke was done at Otakon.
That's why I was smiling, because I knew what was going on.
Hold on, this is Otakon 2000.
Baltimore Convention Center era.
This is Otakon 2008, mind you. Mm-hmm. And let's keep a couple things in mind. There was only one thing that really stood out, and that was Flute Link.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
That video is still on YouTube to this day, and still gets plenty of views.
Yeah.
Flute Link kills it. Absolutely killed it. Did a whole performance with a freaking flute.
Now, what gets me, like I said earlier, the New Yorkness of it is him opening his door and some guy's coughing there. And I'm like, you literally just only waited 5 seconds. I would have waited like 15 minutes. Because that shit.
Bro. So
How do you like the dirty knuckles on this damn kid? Number one.
Who you been punching, dog? Who?
What the fuck going on in your life, bruh?
You have a terrible life. What the hell's going on?
Come on, sure your mom leaves you home at night.
Leaves you to fend for yourself. But she did say, and I quote, before leaving to go on her second double shift, lock the top lock not a minute after I walk out of this door.
This nigga didn't even do that shit.
And she's like, do not open this door for anybody else. This man just sat and waited the whole time to go to the theater because the screening was going to be at midnight.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I'm going to leave
too early.
He's like, okay, I guess I'll leave like 11:30 or something. My man got stuck there, which I got to ask, how long was he like pretty much held hostage in his own house?
I would say a
That's
smooth.
my question. How long was he connected to that damn toilet?
Because he was
crackhead logic, crackhead white dude, about 10-15 minutes.
My man bust open the door and was like,
Hey, call that family all sorts of broke bitches.
Yeah, he did. My man said, what is it with you? You got junk, no jewelry, no VCR, a shit TV that'll get me $20. Here's the key. Go fish, amigo.
I'm like, yo, he called your family broke boys.
Yes.
I'm like, god damn.
Yes.
He showed through like geeks. Number one, so you dug in there, got the key, unhooked yourself, called the cops or went to the cops. And you still had minutes to spare to make it to the movie theater.
Bro, so you mean to tell me this all took place in the span of less than 20 minutes?
Well, Eris,
it was like 5 minutes till. He had like call it even 10 minutes to get to the theater from the police station.
True, but let's also factor this in, guys. We're not white, so the police actually work officially for him. So let's just get that out the way.
I mean, look, the shit that have you rolling though, it's like, bro, you're in Times Square at midnight. You didn't get solicited by anybody?
I mean, nothing.
You didn't get robbed outside?
Hey, yo, kid, what's up, man?
What's good?
What's good, man? Know you want TV, my nigga?
Be his TV.
I got these DOS Effect CDs now.
Got Snow Inform. We really.
I got a Malcolm X shirt.
I got that new Vanilla Ice.
You know that's what crackers like.
You know, we really let Snow become a thing, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Fuck you. That shit went for like 2.5 seconds.
It didn't
realize that's a pure person.
It looked like Eric Snow if he was Jamaican.
It really did, didn't it?
It's like Eric Snow just decided he wanted to fucking be a Jamaican star for a hot second. It's like, but nah.
And thanks to Jim Carrey, I always say this: I am money, I am money, and skilly Thanks to Jim Carrey, I cannot take that song serious whatsoever.
I could never take that song.
Hey, when he
it was almost like the Tommy Davidson. I could damn near. I almost couldn't take Black or White serious.
Look.
Every time I hear Kristen Wells, yabba dabba dee, yabba dabba doo.
Every time I hear Gypsy Woman, this is
what's going
to
get this isn't a musician. Jim Carrey fucked up Charles Bronson for me. When he did the Charles Bronson Make-A-Wish Foundation, I was like, I hate you, Jim. I fucking hate you. Because it was perfect.
You already know me. I blame Hank Azaria. Hey, Mom, I want some cookies.
No days.
What happened to him? I shut him.
Oh, what? Now I'm going to Eddie's Fiction Shop.
This isn't over.
This ain't over.
So I do want to say
Death
Wish 3 coming soon, people. I'm marking out at Death Wish 3. Yeah,
we're having fun with that.
So listen, with all of the 20 minutes that entire exchange
my nigga.
I'm
20.
calling 20 minutes. He had enough time to get from the police station back to the theater with barely 5 minutes. Like
with the
barely cracking that 5 minute. Like midnight,
with
right?
the most uninterested officer that was like, "Yeah, go back to your place. Your mom said
Go back home. Your
Go
mom
back to your
will be there.
crack house, lady.
I hate my life. I hate my job. Fuck the police. Why am I here?"
Go back to your crack house, Whitey.
This man gets to the theater, rips the golden ticket because they have to play it up. Play up the whole theater.
Those 90s special effects.
Really walk in the chocolate factory ass ticket that he had in his hand.
Yeah, pretty much. So he takes the ticket and gets, he gets through the opening, like just the opening credits of the movie. Which, by the way, did you like how Franco Columbo's name shows up in the credits of Jack Slater 4? I was like, first cameo. If anyone didn't catch that, that was actually Arnold's friend and fellow bodybuilder.
Anthony Quinn as Vivaldi. It's like, look,
chef's kiss.
I love how he like, because Anthony Quinn is a very serious actor. So him playing this like goofy ass fucking mob character that he always plays in movies up, in his career, and playing it in the most goofiest way is hilarious. The whole thing of like, he's like, it's gonna be like a piece of pie. He's like, cake, you Italian schmuck.
Him saying all these idioms and like catchphrases just like wrong.
It's like a 360, not a 360. It's a
180.
180, you stupid spaghetti slurping cretin. 180. If I had did a 360, I would have turned completely around and ended up back where I started.
The fact that he said what exactly?
Trust me.
Charles Dance is perfect because this isn't the first time. I want people to understand Charles Dance.
Missing and mozzarella. Nigga, that is so racist, yet perfect.
Stares at Mamma Mia.
No, wait, go back to that picture. I love that glass eye, by the way.
Charles Dance.
The have a nice day.
I want people to understand this isn't the first time Charles Dance has played a villain, but funny because he did the same goofy shit in Golden Child. And that was hilarious when he did that shit in that movie.
First of all, Charles Dance being he plays villain probably the best way, in my opinion. Because remember he was the quote unquote villain in Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Wake up, King Ghidorah.
Yes. Long live the king.
I'm like,
I love it. I love Charles Dance because whatever he does, he is always like he is impatient of whoever he's around.
Now here's
no matter what. When he was in Game of Thrones, every time you seen him, he had this look of a man that was just, I'm so tired of your bullshit. Can you just get to the point? He always had that look.
Like the one movie,
you can spare me the bullshit and get to the point.
Oh, he was like, okay, so I low-key kind of sort of like the Underworld movies. The last two that he was in, he played that same character that you said, Sue. He's part of the Vampire Coven because of course he is.
Right.
And like he's like the father to what's his face character in both movies and stuff. And I'm sitting back like, so you're just going through the motions and you're still out acting everybody in this movie.
Of course.
No, Chris. He plays the king. He plays the king in Witcher 3. He's just doing a voice in there. And I know it's not him doing the motion capture or nothing, but if you hear him talk, it's like Charles is not giving a shit. And it's one of the best performances in the whole, not because he's not giving a shit, but because he sounds like a king that is just find my daughter or I will kill you. It's that simple.
For him as Benedict,
why the extra?
So Benedict is like a henchman John Wick. He never misses his target.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Like as Vivaldi says, he's like a surgeon.
Like the man is a surgeon.
Oh yeah, Aaron, I got a question.
Do you want me to have him operate on you?
I loved it. Hey, Eris, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
What is Anthony Quinn? Tell me what his race is, because you're not going to get it right. But I want you to guess.
It ain't Sicilian. I can tell you.
It's clearly not Sicilian.
Stop, Chris, because Chris told me the last time when we did Across 110th Street.
Oh yeah. I want Eris to pick. Yeah. I want Eris to figure that. Yeah.
So guess what he is. Give me a good guess.
Don't fuck it up.
No. Wait.
You can mix them. Two countries. I'm sorry, not racist, but you know what I mean.
Wait, what?
But you know what I mean, man.
Hold on. Number one, just off the nose, Mexico.
Yeah. But what's the other one?
All right, what splash of European is he?
Well, Chris, I do have to take off the mask. Here you go, Eris. You want it.
No, he still got to get the other
Irish.
Mexican.
Irish and Mexican. Here you go, Eris. You earned the mask. It'd be funny as hell. I give it to you. It'd be a different color.
Got the juice now.
Why I give it to you? It's the same one, but it's like green.
Dude, what is up with like these actors who are like racially ambiguous and can play Italian? Like Oscar Isaac is one. We say Lou Diamond Phillips, Anthony Quinn to a degree. Like
Anthony Quinn because Anthony Quinn played
Italian.
Native American, Italian, Mexican.
Like I saw Lou Diamond Phillips recently on a show. They were interviewing him, and I'm like, yeah, Lou, that Filipino is oozing out of you right now. You're old. Oh, you old.
You're old. They starting getting those. You ever seen them? I'm going to fucking hell for this. You remember them Filipino niggas get old and they get those old man lines in their arms?
Oh. Lou Diamond Phillips got them shits.
He got them.
and he wearing the glasses that old Hispanic fathers be wearing and shit.
Stop. He does look like a poppy. He looks just like a poppy right now, man. It ain't even funny.
But these racially ambiguous, like Oscar Isaac can play Italian, Hispanic.
Oscar Isaac?
I think he's like Chilean or some shit like that.
Ain't no way.
I think he is Chilean. I think.
What? No, hold on. Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas is all the way cracker. Don't do that, bro. He all the way cracker. Is he? Is Michael Douglas?
No. He's Guatemalan.
Yeah, he's Guatemalan, son.
Who?
Yeah. Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac. All right. See, that's the thing. Remember, offline, we're not going to mention the person, but Eris asked about this one girl who was Latina, and I was like, she's still a white girl. Eris like, okay, yeah.
He's got me on that one.
Yeah.
It's like Pedro Pascal. Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Theo is like Puerto Rican, a splash of nigga, and like Irish and
yet you watch Sons of Anarchy and you didn't know that.
They said Puerto Rican, like he ain't Puerto Rican.
But in Sons of Anarchy, they played it up like he was just a white guy. Like and I thought he was like white, just like he's just a little tan white dude, whatever. And then when the central plot, folks understand Sons of Anarchy, dope show, but the central plot for his character was they're gonna kick him out the club because they got a black dad. I'm like, okay, and I like the resolution of it is Tig looking at him like, dude, you're fine. Like the fuck, like you're good, dude. Like what the fuck? Like you really thought we were gonna kick you out for that?
Now the whole Sheen Estevez line, yeah, those are some pretty white Mexicans.
And Emilio looks every bit like fucking Martin Sheen.
It's so funny that Emilio looks Spanish, but then you look at Charlie. If he's like, Charlie, you look white, but if Charlie cut his hair a certain way, you'd be like, that's Carlito.
Side note,
I like Charlie, that's Carlito.
Side note, I like how fucking if you didn't watch the Brat Pack documentary, I like how Emilio really went old man get off on my lawn to Andrew McCarthy. Like, bro, I don't want to talk about I'll humor this shit for 2 minutes and then you gotta get the fuck out. Like that's the vibe Emilio had looking at Andrew McCarthy. Like, bro, like why? What are you doing here?
What? We can go back.
It's like I just want to talk about the Brat Pack, bro. I write. Right now, I got booted off because I didn't want to take the shot. Like, why?
You got booted off? What? No.
Yeah, he got booted off Mighty Ducks for the second season because he didn't want to get the COVID shot, which is the funniest shit ever. I'm like, Emilio, really? Like, why? Just whatever. But anyways, speaking of shot, Jack Slater's second favorite cousin gets fucking shot.
Played by Art.
Second favorite is second cousin.
Played by Art Carney. Which, by the way, this was
Art.
This was his final movie role.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Art Carney was like 89. Of course, Chris.
Is that
Art Carney had a respirator. We just didn't see it on him, man.
You know what? I actually thought for the longest time, like, was it Waldorf and the other dude from Sesame Street, the Muppets? They kind of, that's what they took their visuals off of him, Art Carney.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Not to mention the Star Wars holiday special that we'll never talk about.
Not even Star Wars fans talk about that fucking holiday special.
They do not. He made an appearance in it.
Because money. All right.
Yeah, only because Diane Carroll decided to make a Wookiee come. Black excellence. Okay? Black excellence.
True. This is true. You know, but I like how, again, typical action movie thing where he was like, the fire is gonna, and I'm gone.
No, Tony Vivaldi and the Torelli are joining forces. Best last words ever. I'm out of here.
Think about that. That's probably on Art Carney. Somebody put that in Art Carney's obituary. I'm out of here. With the last line he said in the movie.
What if he actually died on set and that was the take?
Shut the fuck up. That's terrible, Chris.
No, Chris. No, don't be so bored. All right. Number one. First of all, he pretty much like retired from acting, and he was staying at a care home.
No,
and he died.
That's me.
Shut up. And he died. Like he was 93 when he died.
Man.
See, I thought so. Like I said,
I'm sorry. He was 85 when he died.
See, all I'm saying is I want to live to be 100, so I can say I did a podcast and I was 100, and I say fuck you, mic drop, and then I die.
No. The last thing I want to say on stream is I think the connection is bad.
The Geechee is over.
Always wanted to say this. Not zip.
Funniest shit ever, though.
To all of that.
Fair statement, I think.
I think the funniest shit ever, though. The explosion and then the black cop. 2 years of retirement with the
Not just the explosion.
No.
The best part was first of all, I want to meet the person who put the stationery together of these damn cars. Number one, shit says Slater. 5, 4.
2. Again, this is the joke that me and D have always said. It's the Robot Chicken double D's. I gotta get the double D's. That's exactly
like who sat and orchestrated all of this. Also, somebody had to be across the street to know that you picked up those cards. You see what I'm saying? This is levels to this shit that doesn't make any sense.
You had cars that counted backwards from 5, and
he had a 3-second delay to run out the house. That's all I'm saying.
3-second delay to get out of the house, and the other two cops.
The nigga was on 2 days. The nigga was at 2 and was at least like 50 steps away from the door. That's bullshit to get out the house.
Hold on, wait. First of all, before he even got to the house, you had the cops that show up, and they're like, "Man, are you sure this is the right place? This don't look like no crack house to me." And so what? You want them dancing in the like dancing in the front lawn, throwing cocaine at each other?
I mean, fair point.
Let's just kick in the door.
Hey, Chris Harris, it is a '90s movie. And it's action.
Fair.
Joel Silver probably produced this, so there might have been a possibility of that.
So he's like, no, just kick open the door and let's just do this thing. Business as usual.
The fact that he stopped himself from kicking it.
Slater shows up and goes, it's like, hey guys, what's going on here? He said, we got a call about a crack house.
The only medicine is actual over-the-counter medicine in this house.
He said, let me tell you something. Did the book a couple years ago, but he's over it.
It's like it's aspirin, and let me tell you something. You break anything in that house, you're gonna need it. I like how Slater threatens acts of violence on his fellow officer.
I'm sorry. Look, I love Daredevil, but I'm sorry, dude. But God damn it, that's why Robot Chicken is genius. I'm sorry.
You gotta put the double D's there.
Understand, folks. When I saw that trailer and I saw the Flaming D's, I ain't gonna lie, I got hype. But then Robot Chicken posited like, why did he burn D's there again? I'm really trying to understand this.
Hold on. I got a question. How did the cop know to take his lighter, throw it down?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, nobody that produced the director thought about that. And I love the movie, but it's like,
Hey, Chris, listen to me. I don't like the Marvels. They didn't do nothing like that.
No. That black girl, man.
What I want to know
will never touch Double D's burning. That's
what I want to know. Listen, here's my problem. How the hell did he write so legibly the perfect Double D together?
With gasoline.
With something as slippery as that.
No cop there said, it smells like gas here. Let's get some power washer and wash this away. Nah, nigga, keep that shit.
Let's throw down a Zippo and see what happens.
Some fucking damn rookie gets burnt because of the damn Double D's. Oh my god, my man had a 3-second timer. He got to card 2 and then ran. I'm like, after 5, I would have rolled out. Like, it ain't even a question.
Christian sees the card. It just has his last name. Takes that off. It just sees 5.
Nope, I'm out. Nope.
He's like, nope.
I'll be real. It would take me to see 5, 4. Oh my god, a bomb. Oh my god, a bomb.
Hold up. I know this is 1993, but let's be real. That right there is on some Resident Evil 7 shit.
It really is, bro.
That is some Resident Evil 7 shit.
Hey, don't give Capcom ideas because Resident Evil 8 is going to probably have that shit.
No, because they actually had... No. They already had something like this in Resident Evil 7. When you're when you're dealing with the sun and the birthday cake, and the fact you walk around with the freaking with the lit candle popping all the balloons and shit.
Yeah.
And if you don't pick up that stick of dynamite and throw it in the other room.
Now here's where it gets interesting.
Hold on, Chris. It's a bomb.
First off, the cop.
Check out the black cop. Check out the black cop on strings.
Yes.
Peter Pan over here. When he said 2 days of retirement.
And that look, and I thought about it. That was the same saxophone that they played throughout Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
I'm too old for this shit.
Look, that is gonna be the theme of BlurCon every time we walk. Too old for this shit.
Also for the black cop, can we call it what it is here? I looked at the black cop and I said, yo, how did they get not Art Evans to do this?
The mustache and everything, man. It was perfect.
How do you get some random pop is in this fucking movie, bro?
Oh yeah. Also, the villains have Toru Tanaka as their henchman.
Yeah, Professor Tanaka, who Dee found out is Hawaiian and Chinese.
Is he related to the Tongans?
Professor Tanaka,
3-time tag champion
with Mr. Fuji.
Yes.
First of all, let's be respectful.
WWE Hall of Famer.
No. Screw all that. Let's be respectful. Nigga's name is Charles. I'm dead serious. Look it up. The nigga's name is Charles.
Chris, you saying to the Samoan family nigga, he's more likely related to Jason Momoa than them niggas. Don't do that.
Okay, the funniest movie because Tanaka has been in a lot of films.
Yes, he has.
Bar none, the one that had me rolling, and I'm surprised he didn't fucking bust out laughing. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Pee-wee opens the door. I want to see Francis. Francis is busy. Busy doing what? Taking his bath. Oh, yeah? Where are they hosing him down at? I'm surprised he didn't bust out laughing at that shit, because I...
Where are they hosing him down?
I laugh at that. I'm like, I'm sure he probably did crack a smile on some.
No bullshit. No bullshit. Paul Rubens. Thinking about when Paul Rubens passed last year, I had to really think about it, and I realized, oh my God, all my silliness didn't really start from Ren and Stimpy and Rocco. It started from this nigga.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It's Ernest.
My look, Chris, my ADHD somewhere on the spectrum ass adored this motherfucker.
Here's the thing about Tanaka, though. The thing about Tanaka is you put him in Three Ninjas. Money.
Money. No. I got something better. See, this is not the first movie that he starred opposite Arnold.
Professor Sub-Zero.
No, not even that.
Oh, there was another one?
Dude, he was in The Running Man.
No, that's it. Professor Sub-Zero.
Oh.
I thought you meant it was something other one. I was like, where?
Oh, no. It was just these two.
The Three Black Geeks, we featured him when he was the main bad guy in a movie called what's it called?
The Perfect Weapon.
He was in The Perfect Weapon and Dark Man.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was gonna say, I don't know, but I got the power. And I was hoping you were gonna say that. It's getting cut.
No. Okay, let's go for something obscure here. This man showed up and competed in a tug-of-war match with other wrestlers and a bunch of children in Wild and Crazy Kids.
This is true.
You want to know the sick part? I can't. It's like somewhere in the archive of my brain that I see. You know what I mean?
Somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm seeing, Donnie Jeffcoat and Omar Good.
Jessica
Gaines.
And Annette Chavez.
And they're all doing it on the lawn of the mall over in DC.
Look,
speaking of Nickelodeon, because y'all played so many reruns of it, I thought y'all were in DC.
No. See,
thank you. Thank you for that.
In fact, they kept that shit in Florida.
Oh no, they didn't. They actually
not Florida.
Did they do that in California?
No. They did it in the Nickelodeon studio, like outside in that area. But they did go around the country, but it was only in like major cities. So they actually did come to the DC area, but it was really King's Dominion. But I guess they dubbed it the DC.
No, they was in front of the mall, and they did do it at King's Dominion. You are right. They did do it at King's Dominion.
Yeah, they did it at King's Dominion. They did it at
the Nickelodeon Studios is in Florida.
Yeah, they did it in Florida and they did it in California.
Okay, then.
Yeah, they did it in California. So they did it in both and stuff. But like I said, they only went to major cities. So DC, New York, Texas, maybe Washington if you're feeling randy. But that whole Professor Tanaka being part of him, I was like, of course you had to get him because why not? Like you had to. But the fact that it went straight into the soundtrack and he's getting shot up by a fucking gang members in a fucking pickup truck, and I'm like,
okay,
the
timing, by the way. House explodes. Hold on, house explodes. Soundtrack kicks. You play the AC/DC, and then just bad guys in a freaking pickup truck. Something out of Double Dragon, might I add. Starts chasing him.
But let's be real, Sue. We had a recent movie that more or less kind of did the same thing. Remember John Wick 2, where you hear a motorcycle running and it's John Wick chasing after a motorcycle?
Yes.
I like how John ran for the first 10 seconds of that and somehow got on a bike and won.
John Wick did the same Jack Slater 4 shit. It's like,
but wait, he ups the ante, but then he upped the ante again in John Wick 3 by getting on a horse. We're like by far this is the most dangerous thing to ever see is John Wick on a horse.
I'm sorry, John Wick.
That's the scariest shit ever.
Why would you give fucking Freddy Krueger roller skates? Why would you do something?
Cut to John Wick 5. We're gonna see this nigga on a unicycle, and I'm like, this nigga killing folks.
Unicycle.
Yes, murdering people.
Why would you
Doing
give
double
Ja-
flips and shit.
Why would you give Jackie? Why would you fight Jackie Chan in the middle of in the middle of a classroom full of desks? Why would you do such a thing?
No, it's fighting Jackie. No, first of all, it's fighting Jackie Chan in the middle of IKEA.
Marlowe furniture, fucking IKEA. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, he really did kill people on a horse.
He did, dude. He used the horse as a weapon.
Did he like hit the horse and they got a kick?
One spank, freaking donkey kick.
This
twice.
is why when D put that meme up of like John Wick has no weapon and he grabs a pencil, it's old boy crying tears like,
I'm telling you, give that nigga a paper plane. He fucking up the whole room.
You put John Wick inside of a room, there could be nothing. Let it be a pencil about that much of a pencil left.
It'll be this fucking this bungee cord here, and he's murdering
A
folks.
bungee cord, I guarantee, wrapped around somebody's neck, yeets them over the rail or something.
I know we talked about it if John Wick 4 on the podcast, but like, yo, me and Aaron were in tears. He grabbed them nunchucks and was like, it's like he's dead after 2, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
Like, yo.
My son,
I was
first
like,
time watching it.
He's already dead.
Yo, my son, the first time watching it was like, oh.
It really was. It's like if I'm the guy getting hit with nunchucks, like ow,
I'm still laughing at the fact my wife had me dying when he slammed that book in homeboy's mouth and broke it. She's like, "Did you get him? Did you get him?"
Hold up, and the double tap. You lay the book down on his side, put his head over the edge, clink, break the neck. Because you have to double tap in John Wick.
If John had a gun, he would have shot him in the head just to make sure he didn't recover from the neck break. Like, bro, he's dead. Like,
no.
The best part, though, of course, Ernest being as tall as he is, punches John. We're in a library. Shh.
You're trying to kill me.
My favorite shit with John is when he punches you and like midway through he punches you trying to shoot.
Oh yeah, he puts you in a headlock just to reload a pistol.
Reload
go and then pops him.
Look, I'll be honest with you. If John Wick is reloading midway through your fight, just go get ready to see God. Just get ready to see God.
See you at the crossroads, dog. See you at the crossroads. Like,
first of all, if you and
right beside you in a couple seconds.
No, in the very rare, in the one time only fashion per movie, you only get this one per movie. When Higher Goon number 394 and John Wick get into a situation when they both have to reload at the same time, why bother?
Just put the gun down.
Just put the gun down. Matter of fact, that's an opportunity for you to say, hey, you know what, dog? You got it. I got no beef with you. I am sorry I disrespected you. Hey, rest in peace to the dog. I hope you live your best life. I'm gonna go over here. I already turned in my resignation. We got no problems.
See, that's what I asked Martin McFly. What the hell is that, John? And then run like the opposite.
Hey, Chris.
No. See, but that would make John shoot you if you actually tried to. Again, you're a hired goon. You're trying to talk your way. You're trying to talk your way out of getting killed by John.
Hey, Chris. Remember our boy Mandalay from Venture Brothers?
Via con Dios, my friend.
Where all of a sudden John Wick is reloading. But man, I ain't get paid enough for this, bro.
Bro. Brock Sampson had that nigga. He went from the fucking tall black Nigerian to, you know what? I'm good.
I like how he was breathing hard and Brock not even looking. I'll stop somebody, look back at him. I ain't want this job, man. You got it, bro.
Guys, so
you roll up on one. God, what's it? You roll up on Diesel, and it says, Mr. Wick, you lost weight, 60 kilograms. Why don't you take the night off?
Thank you.
Take out the earpiece. Thank you, Mr. Wick. I will do that.
That's power. That is power right there. It's like, you know what? No.
That's not even power. That's more of, I like living.
Again, if John doesn't call you by name, you're fucking dead.
Yes, there's that.
Remember, we specified this when we was talking about Lupin, where him and Jigen fight each other. It'd be John Jigen.
If that happens, then here's me. Oh, he lives. He's
gonna live. He's gonna live. He's gonna live.
Speaking of
My
which,
nigga's gonna take an L, but he gonna live though.
so guys, that 6-pack TNT is in the theater. How did the theater not get blown up?
Hey Chris, shut up. Anyway,
I'm sorry. What was that question, Chris?
The TNT came into the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Did the popcorn box prevent the explosion from like blowing up the theater? Like, I'm confused on the logic here. That's.
I would say bad editing.
Be quiet.
I'm just saying, when he came back to the real world, I'm like, that movie theater's in one piece. That's kind of crazy.
He really did just drop the bucket of popcorn like that was going to diffuse the... No, here's the best part. Why are you calling Nick like he can do something? He's way up top.
I guess
And he has arthritis in his knees. It is 1 a.m. Look, it is like 1 a.m. He's up there.
Well...
I guess.
Hold on. No. If we're going by the passage of time with this movie and the actual time in the real world, technically, Danny only got through like the first 5 minutes of the movie.
I mean, look, I'm just like, I guess gasoline doesn't melt steel beams. Son of a bitch.
And Chris, just because we're in New York, doesn't
Be quiet.
Just saying, that explains the explosion not destroying the movie theater. There you go. Conspiracy theory solved.
I can't co-sign that, big brother, but I ain't mad at you for what you do.
I'm not even high. Like, if I was high, I would have been having some like next level shit.
Nigga, what is you talking about?
Stop. Okay. First of all, hold up. The fact that not a lot of thought really goes fully into this movie, because did you like how the ticket just decides to become sentient in a way and just activates on its own?
The action of the movie, made it hot. So, yeah.
Bro, the ticket activates itself. It activates itself whenever it wants to, as per the instructions of old man Nick.
You got to believe in it and stuff. But I like how the henchmen are henchmen that we've seen in actual real movies that we've watched.
My boy John is there. Ken.
Yeah, Ken Leon.
Hey, look, I always like to call him the Snicker Thief.
No, sir.
No, that wasn't the Snickers.
It was the Nestle Quick. Not Nestle.
Crunch Bar.
Crunch Bar Thief.
Which,
anyway, so check this out. John, freaking Jack throws. He explodes an ice cream truck. Random henchmen get. Ice that guy to coin a phrase. First of all, shout outs to Ken for being the one to take that hit.
Sir. Shout out to the stunt man with that.
No. Hang on. See, I'm giving respects, okay? Giving respects to Crunch Bar Thief getting killed by a fully prepped ice cream cone.
I'm sorry, the fact that we never got that.
How far was the cone?
It was the cone that just.
How far was the cone?
Yeah, what the hell was the cone made out of?
We need Neil deGrasse Tyson. Where's he at when we need him? We need him.
You know Neil deGrasse Tyson? That's a cookie. It's impossible.
Here's the other part that's also
the speed at which the cone.
Dude gets shot, right? Henchman gets shot and goes flying in the opposite direction into an ice cream truck. Now, the fact that he flew.
The effect.
The fact that he flew into the window inside of an ice cream truck and that caused the whole truck to explode.
Yeah. No. You remember he was about to throw it and then Jack. No. You remember he lit the thing up and then Jack shot him.
Oh, he was going to throw.
Yeah, he was about to throw it and then he shot him and then it blew up.
Here's okay. All right. here's something else that's also kind of dumb. You're driving forward.
Yeah, the physics of him getting
The physics. No,
yeah.
the physics. How is it that you can drive forward? Light a freaking stick of dynamite, knowing that you're probably doing a cool 60. All right, I'm gonna say a cool 60. How? The wind is blowing.
No, they were swerving as they were driving because both cars were kind of spec. That's the only thing I can think of.
But sir, that was a straight line.
I mean, it's ACDC.
What up, DJ Super Smash? Glad to have you here.
I mean, yeah.
How? You're in a straight line going like a smooth 60. Ain't no way.
I know. But
that every time,
this ain't Kyle Reese throwing it back.
I mean,
but that's the thing that gets me, because every time they throw something or whatever have you, you see the cars on the side, boom, another car on the side, boom, another car on the side.
Yeah,
boom.
see, but when you're chasing and trying to throw shit, I understand shooting, but you're trying to physically throw something. This isn't like Kyle Reese lighting the freaking dynamite and throwing it back in the other direction.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to ease up on the no Diddy. Like, why?
Throwing it back.
What? You think Diddy didn't do it? Get on. Come on. Grow up, Chris. Grow up.
Sir, sir. You know what I say to
that? Kathy was punched in the...
No way. Not this time. We created it. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale.
It's a made-up tale, sir. Fiction.
So you defending him?
What made you think that's defending? I'm just
Chris, relax. I'm just being
facetious. Relax. We all know that Diddy's a monster. Okay, we already know that.
We're through the looking glass here, people.